Girls, obviously, the boys were no match for us, and there were like 20 boys and only 2 of us.
What's your name?
Sadie.
And how old are you?
I'm 12.
Sorry.
Seriously?
Well, not everyone who watches this might know you. How did you feel when you found out you're autistic?
Good.
Do you have any advice you might give to someone who's finding out that they're autistic?
I would give just just go on with life. That's kind of what I did.
Do you have any advice for anyone who thinks they might be autistic? What they should do?
Probably get evaluated if you want to know that you're autistic, but if you don't want to know you're autistic, then probably don't, because if you think there might be a good chance you are. That's it. For
Who would you talk to get evaluated?
If you're a kid, then your mom, so your mom could talk to your doctor. If you're a grown-up, then maybe talk to your doctor about it.
What are some good things about autism?
If I had to name one good thing about autism, it would be being different.
Why is that a good thing?
Because if you're different, it means you're not really like everyone else. That's how I'm gonna put it.
Okay. I didn't hear that. What did you think the process was like for being diagnosed? I know we talked about it already in another video, but people always want to know what it's like. So, was it fun? Was it boring? What was it? Anything you can tell me. People want to know.
Well, there were 2 parts of the thing. One was kind of boring because it was just like doing math, reading. That part was kind of boring. The next part was like fun. You got to play with a lot of toys and make stories.
Okay. That was the ADOS. So you liked the ADOS?
Yeah, the ADOS was good. The other part was kind of...
The general neuropsych test. That was the part you thought was boring.
Yeah, it was boring.
Did they have you do the computer part where you were in a room with a computer by yourself?
Yeah, they did.
I hated that part. Just so you know.
It wasn't the worst. The worst part was math.
See, I liked the math part, but I didn't like the ADHD test. That part, I felt like I was...
I kind of wish I was going to school this year, because then I could print something off a prank website that are math problems that are actually impossible to solve, and say I'm having a hard time, give it to Mom, and she won't be able to do it because they're impossible to solve. And I would say, maybe our teacher said it must be done in 20 minutes. Now I know why math is so hard. It must be genetic.
I have some general questions, okay?
Okay.
What is your ultimate dream job at the moment?
Paleontology?
Okay, still, I wasn't sure if it was. What would you want to do as a paleontologist? What kind of paleontologist?
Dinosaur?
Okay.
Work on the field?
Like go out and find dinosaur bones, discover new kinds?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so, but... Where in the world would you love to live if you could live anywhere?
Alaska?
Alaska? Okay, cool.
Because it's not hot there in the summers.
But it's really cold there in the winter. The cold never bothers you. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years? So in 5 years, you'll be 17.
Getting a part-time job and preparing for college and learning how to drive a car.
I've seen you on those car games. Ramming into your brother over and over again.
That's just because...
Terrifying. Let's see. It's less a car driving game and more of a, can I ram Patrick into the rail until he cries? Okay. Do you have a hero? And why are they your hero?
No heroes.
Okay. What is your best memory?
My best memories are the most recent ones.
Your most recent ones? Okay. Do you have one in particular? I mean, not your clearest memory, I think, but like your favorite memory. Is that different?
You talking to me about this video?
That's your favorite memory?
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Not like going to California or...
Going to California.
Going to Disney World. Do you remember going to Disney World?
It was like 3 years ago.
It was like, you were 3, so it was like 9 years ago. Do you remember?
No.
Okay.
I remember some of it. Splash Mountain was good.
You were so tall you could go on Splash Mountain when you were 3. When was a time you laughed so hard that you cried? Ever?
Mm-mm.
Time to change that. What is your absolute favorite food?
Wait, I know what is the favorite memory part.
Okay, favorite memory.
Me and my best friend taking on a bunch of football boys fighting over a piece of ice.
Was this the piece of ice that's next to the dumpster?
Yes.
Okay. Who won?
Girls, obviously. I mean, the boys were no match for us, and there were like 20 boys and only 2 of us.
What is your absolute favorite food?
My absolute favorite food?
Yes.
Is the air.
Yeah.
No, not the air. It's,
I'm sorry, I can't. But what's your real absolute favorite food?
My favorite food is ice cream.
What kind?
Any type in particular.
Okay. Is there any...
Besides vanilla.
Is there anything you want to be able to do that you can't do right now?
Flips.
You give me a look like this is my fault. This is because you genetically inherited my clumsiness, because you get that from your father too. He's not like a gymnast. I mean, you saw how graceful he was in that race last week. What makes you
found out that I won by jogging.
What makes you backwards? What makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh? The usual stuff. Thinking of pranks for everyone. Even you.
I'm so cutting that out. Oh my gosh. Do you like to read?
Yes.
If so, what's your favorite book?
A coloring book.
Okay, what's your real favorite book?
My real favorite book is the Emily Whimsnap books.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The mermaid ones.
Mermaid ones, yeah. What do you enjoy learning about in school?
Science.
Okay.
Social studies.
If you could go back in time, where would you travel to?
California 2008.
Seriously? What, the time when you were born?
Yes.
The lightning storm, the great lightning storm of Northern California. Is that when?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking you were going to say like castles or...
Dinosaurs?
The gold rush, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Get eaten? By micro velociraptors? Microraptors?
Ever heard of the Triassic?
No, I haven't.
Triassic, the dinosaurs were more like lizards.
That sounds boring.
Well, if you don't want me to get eaten, then...
I'm just teasing you. If you were an animal, what would you be and why?
A dinosaur. Just because they're extinct doesn't mean they're not animals.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Both. I mean, naturally, even when I sleep in, I wake up early because some people will sleep into 10 o'clock and I can't do that. I'll wake up at like 7 or 8.
What is an accomplishment you're most proud of? What?
Beating up the boys.
Stop. You don't beat up your brothers.
Not those boys.
Oh, at school. You don't beat up boys at school.
Okay. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, we're just playing.
What is your least favorite chore?
My least favorite chore?
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning up.
Do people consider you to be talkative or quiet?
In between.
Describe a time when you had to make a tough decision.
How long was I going to stay in my room? 3 hours or 6 hours?
When was this? Today?
Yeah, I don't know. The decision was kind of clear when Patrick came knocking on the door in my room demanding that he would come in today.
Are you happy with your decision?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So that is it for today. Can you say goodbye?
Bye!
If you like this video, we'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in all things autism, we'd love it if you hit subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.